Ready to try maca root? Here's exactly how to do it safely without the dangerous mistakes most people make. I've been helping folks over 50 optimize their health for years, and maca root keeps coming up as a game changer. But here's the thing. Most people jump in without knowing the crucial safety steps that could save them from some pretty uncomfortable side effects. Today, I'll walk you through the exact dosage, the best forms to choose, and the red flags you absolutely need to watch for before you take your first dose. Hope you like this video, and please take a moment to like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who could benefit from it and feel inspired. Here's something that might shock you. The 3 biggest maca benefits aren't what most supplement companies put on their labels. You'll see bottles talking about energy and stamina, but they're missing the real story. Most people think maca is just another energy booster, but there's way more going on under the surface that could change how you feel every single day. Your body responds to maca in ways that go far beyond what you'd expect from a simple root powder. The supplement industry has good reasons to keep these benefits quiet. They're harder to measure and might make you question what else they're not telling you. Companies love selling simple promises like more energy because it's easy to understand. But the real benefits take weeks to show up and can't be measured in a lab test you can do at home. The first hidden benefit is how maca works as a natural mood stabilizer. It helps your brain handle daily stress without the jittery feeling you get from caffeine. Think about those afternoons when everything feels overwhelming and you can't focus. Maca works differently than coffee or energy drinks. It doesn't give you a quick boost that crashes later. Instead, it helps your brain stay calm and focused when life gets hectic. Research shows maca actually helps your body produce more of the good hormones that keep you feeling balanced and positive throughout the day. These are the same hormones that naturally decline as we get older. Maca gives your body the building blocks it needs to make more of them on its own. The second benefit is how it supports your body's natural energy cycles instead of giving you artificial highs and crashes like other supplements. Your energy naturally goes up and down during the day. Maca works with these cycles instead of fighting against them. You wake up feeling more alert and stay steady throughout the day without that 3 p.m. crash. The third benefit might be the most important. Maca helps your body adapt to physical and mental stress, which is huge for folks dealing with busy schedules. When you're juggling work, family, and everything else, your body takes a beating. Maca acts like a buffer that helps you handle stress better without feeling worn down. Studies show people taking maca for 12 weeks felt more energetic and upbeat compared to those taking fake pills. The key here is 12 weeks. This isn't a quick fix that works overnight. These 3 benefits work together to give you steady, natural energy that lasts all day without any weird side effects. Your mood stays stable, your energy doesn't crash, and stress doesn't knock you out like it used to. But here's where most people mess up. They don't know how much to take to actually get these benefits. Want to know the biggest waste of money in the supplement world? Taking the wrong amount of maca root. I see this mistake all the time, and it drives me crazy because people give up on something that could really help them. Most people either take way too little and see no results, or take way too much and end up feeling worse than when they started. Then they blame the mace when the real problem was never knowing how much to take. The dosage on most supplement bottles is either too low to work, or based on marketing instead of actual science. Companies put tiny amounts on their labels so they can sell you more bottles. They're not thinking about what actually works. They're thinking about their profit margins. Some bottles tell you to take 500 milligrams when the research shows that won't do anything meaningful. Here's what the research actually shows. Studies that got real results used between 1.5 to 3 grams per day, not the tiny amounts you see on most labels. That's 3 to 6 times more than what many companies recommend. The scientists doing these studies weren't trying to sell you anything. They just wanted to see if maca actually worked. For energy and mood benefits, 2 grams daily seems to be the sweet spot where people notice real changes without side effects. This isn't guesswork. Multiple studies found that 2 grams gave people better energy and mood without making them feel jittery or weird. If you're dealing with menopause symptoms, studies used 3 grams daily, but you should start lower and work your way up. Your body needs time to get used to any new supplement. The timing matters too. Taking maca with breakfast helps your body use it better throughout the day. Don't take it on an empty stomach or right before bed. Your body processes it better when you eat something with it, and taking it early gives you the energy benefits when you actually need them. Most people make the mistake of expecting results in a few days, but the studies that worked took 8 to 12 weeks to show real benefits. This isn't like drinking coffee where you feel it right away. Maca works by helping your body make its own hormones better. That takes time. You might notice small changes after a month, but the big improvements come later. Start with 1.5 grams daily for the first week, then bump up to 2, 3 grams if you're not seeing changes after a month. Give your body time to adjust. Write down how you feel each week so you can track your progress. Most people forget how they felt before they started taking something. Now let's talk about which form actually works, because this choice could make or break your results. Here's a question that stumps most people. Should you buy maca powder or capsules? The answer might surprise you. I get asked this all the time, and most folks think capsules are automatically better because they seem more professional. That's not always true. Both forms can work, but one gives you way more control over your dosage and costs a lot less in the long run. Capsules seem more convenient, but they often contain fillers, and the dosage might not match what the studies actually used. When you look at the label, you might see rice flour, magnesium stearate, or other stuff that takes up space in the capsule. That means you're getting less actual maca per pill. Some capsules only have 500 milligrams of maca when you need 2,000 milligrams to match what worked in the research. Maca powder gives you the biggest bang for your buck. You can adjust the exact amount you need, and it's usually much cheaper per serving. When you do the math, powder often costs half as much as capsules for the same amount of actual maca. You can measure out exactly 2 grams instead of guessing how many pills to take. The powder form lets you add maca to smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt, which actually helps your body absorb it better than taking it on an empty stomach. Your digestive system works better when there's food to process along with the supplement. The powder mixes right into whatever you're eating, so your body treats it like part of your meal instead of a foreign substance. Capsules work great if you travel a lot or hate the earthy taste of maca powder, but make sure you're getting pure maca without a bunch of fillers. Read the ingredient list carefully. The first ingredient should be maca root, not rice flour or cellulose. Some people find capsules easier to remember because they can keep them with their other vitamins. Here's a pro tip. Start with powder to figure out your ideal dose. Then switch to capsules if the convenience is worth the extra cost. This way you know exactly how much works for you before you commit to the more expensive option. The easiest way to use powder is mixing it into your morning smoothie or stirring it into oatmeal. You won't even taste it when it's mixed with banana, berries, or cinnamon. The earthy flavor disappears completely in most breakfast foods. Powder wins for effectiveness and cost, but capsules work fine if convenience is your top priority. Think about your lifestyle and what you'll actually stick with long term. But before you rush out to buy either form, there's a serious warning you need to know about your thyroid. This next part could save you from a serious health problem that most Maca articles completely ignore. I'm talking about something that could affect your thyroid, and it's not some rare side effect. This happens to real people who had no idea what they were getting into. Maca contains compounds called goitrogens that can mess with your thyroid function, especially if you already have thyroid issues. These goitrogens are natural substances found in certain foods, but they can block your thyroid from working properly. Your thyroid controls your metabolism, energy levels, and how your body uses hormones. When something interferes with it, you feel it fast. Thousands of people take maca without knowing this risk, and some end up making their thyroid problems worse. They start taking maca to feel better, but then they feel more tired than before. Their weight starts changing for no reason. They can't figure out what's wrong because nobody warned them about this connection. If you have hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, or take thyroid medication, you need to talk to your doctor before trying maca. This isn't optional. Your doctor knows your specific thyroid situation and can tell you if maca might interfere with your treatment. Don't risk messing with something as important as your thyroid without professional guidance. The goitrogens in maca can interfere with how your thyroid uses iodine, which could throw off your hormone levels. Your thyroid needs iodine to make the hormones that control your metabolism. When goitrogens block this process, your thyroid can't do its job properly. This creates a chain reaction that affects how you feel every day. Even if you don't have known thyroid problems, watch for symptoms like fatigue, weight changes, or feeling unusually cold or hot. These are classic signs that your thyroid isn't working right. Pay attention to how you feel in the first few weeks after starting Maca. If something feels off, stop taking it and talk to your doctor. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should also skip Maca since we don't have enough safety data for these situations. WebMD states that those who are pregnant or breastfeeding should not use Maca as there is not enough information about its safety. Your baby's health isn't worth the risk. Some people also experience stomach upset, mood swings, or trouble sleeping when they first start taking Maca. WebMD notes that some users have reported side effects including moodiness, cramping, stomach distress, and insomnia. These problems usually happen when people start with too high a dose or take it at the wrong time. The key is starting slow, paying attention to how you feel, and getting your doctor's okay if you have any health conditions. Most people can use Maca safely, but knowing these warnings helps you avoid the problems that catch others off guard. The bottom line is this. Maca root can be a game changer for your energy and mood, but only if you use it smart and safe. You've got the knowledge now to do this right. Remember to start with 1.5 grams daily, choose the form that fits your lifestyle, and always check with your doctor if you have any health conditions. This is especially important if you're over 50 since your body processes supplements differently than younger folks. Your health is too important to leave to guesswork, so take the time to do this right and you'll get the best results possible. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please take a moment to like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who could benefit from it and feel inspired.